Subscribe, comment, and like.
Welcome everyone. This is an LT Tito. It's a pitch report news. Today we have a special guest, one of the greatest of our players, one of the top strikers that we have ever had. Introducing you, the one and only Tshepo Malechi. We're very glad to have a person like you. It's been a while. We wanted you from the beginning, and it's a pleasure just to have a person like you in our interview. So having Nujing Awe, it's just a pleasure for us. So first we basically want to know who are you, and can you just tell us more about yourself?
Okay, my name is Tshepo. My name is Machiri. I'm a person that loves to laugh, to joke every time. I love a happy place. I don't love a place where people love to fight and all stuff. Yes, that's all I can say about myself now.
Thank you. So we know that before you became this person, you were young also. You were one of the players that were young. So can you just take us to that journey of what was the first team that you played, and how was it at your first team though?
Okay. I started playing football at a very young age. I think I was 10, playing football at school in PJ Pretoria. And I went in the field after school playing for young takers. What inspired me to play football is my father, because my father was playing football at his early age, you understand? So he is the person that inspired me to play football today.
So you're basically saying that your father was the person that made you just like play football?
Yes.
Okay. We also want to know, basically, you've played different teams, and can you just take us through the journey of like being on a Supers team until where you are now on a Worcester United, now moving in the biggest transfer of going to an ABC Mutesa team?
So I started playing for Mountain Supers. That was my first team. Then Tawaka decided to quit. Then I go to Young Takers because he was the coach that I loved. Then Young Takers, also Tamzubana, decided to quit because the team had no money. So I go to 11 Takers. 11 Takers, we didn't finish the season because of COVID-19. Then I decided to move to Worcester Spurs to the new season. Then I played, I think, 3 seasons in SAP League. Then I decided to move to Worcester United. Then that's why I became a top goal scorer there. Then now the people recognize me, then I'm going to the APC Mutesa. That's all I can say about my
Do you feel like God has been watching you in this journey?
Yes, yes, I think so.
One of the things that we always see is that you keep scoring, bro, and you keep emphasizing goals. How do you prepare yourself before the game? What's your motivation for the game before the game?
The motivation for the game is to beat a defender, always to take it out of my way. Then when I face the post, I relax each and every time, pick the spot always, not hitting the shot or what, I just pick the spot and then I hit the goal. That's all I can say. Yes.
No, I understand. I think when I'm playing football again, I'm not going to miss. I think I lack on something when it comes to relaxing, because I can turn around the defender, and then the next thing is just the pressure around. You know, people don't understand sometimes that like being a striker is hard, because you're one of the people who's just taking the ball and putting the ball in the net. So when you're turning around and facing the keeper, that's a difficult situation.
Yes.
And other people don't understand that situation because they feel like it's just taking the ball, keep the ball just inside.
Yes.
You know. So I feel like now you've been telling me that I need to relax and tell myself whatever happens. I just did it.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for that. I've actually watched you a lot of times. I think I've watched you playing wings some days I found you playing striker. I've even saw you playing a keeper. I don't know why, but can you tell us what's your favorite position as a Tshepo? What's yours like that you want to play?
My favorite position is me as a Tshepo is to play as a striker always.
Why striker?
Yes, because I just want to score goals.
That's the only thing
That's
that
the
you want
only
to do.
thing that I want.
Okay.
Just to score goals.
Take us through your journey. I mean, you've been one of the greatest teams, one of the biggest clubs. Now you're at Worcester United. How was it through your seasons, the whole season that you were there?
It was a great season, I don't want to lie, because when I was playing in Worcester Spurs team, the only thing that we did, it was only playing the ball like from the defender to the striker, kicking it. But the United team, they put it down and play until it reaches the final third. Then you can score in a good way. That's what I can
So you think that it was more tactical than
Yes.
just playing long balls?
Yes,
Nah,
yes,
and,
yes, that's
would you prefer to get a chance to play for Worcester Spurs or let's say if you're given a chance to play between Worcester Spurs and Worcester City, which one you would choose?
I think it's Worcester City.
Why City?
Because those guys do play
Do play football.
Yes, like
Okay. You know that you've grown, you've been a kid, and you said your father inspired you. But in football, there's always that role model. And for your own perspective, who's your role model?
my role model is Robert Lewandowski. The guy is from Poland. That guy can score even 5 goals in only first half. So that guy is only score goals. He's the person that I look every day in order to be a better person, that like who I am today. Yes.
Okay. And we're noticing that you really have similarities around him because you score too much, and you do by all best to just provide for the team. You know, as a player, you're always having some challenges in a game. How do you face those challenges when a team loses in a game and you tell yourself that I need to pick up? How do you tell yourself that?
You know, sometimes when we lose in a game, people get pressure and shout at each other. Sorry, I mean to say. I think the best way is to play as to be cool as much as you can. Then you can face the challenges of the game easier in that way. Because if you shout at each other, there's no way you can solve the problem like this.
I get you. Also, we want to know, since you played with other players, besides you, who is the best player that you think in town is your best player?
The best player now in town, I think it's Akile Kelep. Yes, that guy is very good.
He's very good.
Yes, that's what I can say.
That's all you can say. Okay. Also, we have heard good news, and it's been a wonderful, great season for you, being a top goal scorer. Now, coming back after the season, you're hearing some good news that you've been promoted to a new league. What do you have expectation for the new league, and do you think that this league, do you deserve to be in this league actually?
Yes, I think a long time, because I think it was the first season I played ACP, then I felt like this season is too much weak also, so I deserve to play on the other league.
Expectations that you have for the
new league, yes, sorry, okay. I think it's gonna be a tough league. Like when I see people playing there, I feel like it's a tough league. But I'm gonna face the challenges though, as I do. Then I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a plan.
Do you think at the new league you will keep the consistency of scoring goals?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
That's your wish that you want to do still
Yes.
in the new
Yes.
league. Okay. You know, one of the things that we always lack, Apikas, it's been having players that becoming professional footballers. So, what wish do you have for the Kasi football? What do you want maybe in 10 years for the Kasi football? What do you wish for them?
I wish 2 teams can play Tshepo and other 2 teams can play professional. That's my wish for the everyday. People must, the players must stop drinking before they play football matches. And I think that can make them better because we have talented players, we have many talented players in Worcester.
So you're trying to say is that there are certain players that could make it in PSL,
Yes.
and there are certain players that can also make it in other leagues besides the league that we're standing on.
Yes.
I do believe in that also. There's a lot of potential here, and there's just a lot of things that destroys us is alcohol here. We're just focusing on the wrong stuff than football. And you know what they say? They always say if you don't respect football, football doesn't respect you.
Yes, that's true.
One of the things that we want to know, what can you give a motivation for a kid who's young, and how can you? What's the best motivation for a kid that you can give him or her?
The best thing I can tell kids today is to come to training every day. Leave the wrong stuff that you just tell about now. Yes, that's all I can say.
Tshepo, you've been in a lot of journey. You've been through a lot of life choices that you've done. Do you feel this is the best version of yourself, or we haven't seen anything coming? There's still more Tshepo that is gonna come. Do you think this is the best version of yourself?
Yes, I think this is the best version, but I think there's more Tshepo that is going to come because of like I want to go even to the higher level than this one. If it's small Tshepo, I feel it's still small for me. It's a small league for me, but I know it has many challenges. But I think I want to go on the higher level, play professional football.
You know, I played football and then I played football for a time and I stopped. When I came back, I got inspired. I don't want to lie. I got inspired when I see like a striker like you that is always constantly scoring, getting in a. You're very opportunistic with the space. I don't know how you do it, but you're very opportunistic. You always find a way where you find the ball. I don't know how you do it, but you're very good at it. And I don't know how you do it, but I feel like the way you play, I wish you could not change, and I wish that. Even in the new league, you can constantly be the same player, keep scoring. I wish you all the best, actually, in everything. I don't want to lie, you've shown me one of the things. And I also got a question from one of our other players. They asked me, would I choose the time of, who is this guy? This guy used to play in Gobi, now he's playing in Worcester also.
Bowen.
I think it's Bucha.
Yes.
They asked me a question about which one would I choose between Bucha and you, and I said you because you know you're one of the players that when a team needs you, you're there. Bucha is one of the greatest players. I don't want to lie.
Yes.
Has been developing and being there for the team for those certain times. But I always say the greatest players are the players that are always there in the greatest moments. So for me, I feel like you're one of the best, and I wish you all on your journey. I wish all the best for you. Also, I want to know, you face a lot of defenders. Who's your defender that you feel like, this one is my strongest defender that when I play with him, he's tough. He's a tough one.
On my team or against
anyone.
Okay. The strongest defender that I face is Unati Mabia. That guy has a hard marking. That's why I would say it's the best defender for me.
I feel like I would say the same thing. He's a very hard marking He's very genuine. You've played with a lot of midfielders, and which midfielder you would choose that in your eyes did you feel like this midfielder is one of the people that also should be playing like the league that maybe you are playing currently now?
The midfielder that I think should play this league is Angelo Mashati because that guy is so good because he can collect the ball from the defender and play other midfielder like center midfielders because he plays defensive and he can contribute the ball into the wings and also into the strike. Yes.
One of the things that we want to say is that we as the Pitch Report, we wish you all the best in your league. We hope that you will have a great journey, and we hope that God can provide you with everything that you need. And we want you to know that we are at our town supporting you, and we're very glad about your transfer, and we hope everything goes well for you. So thank you for having us today, and it's been a pleasure to have a person like you get to know who's Tshepo and how Tshepo has been. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr.